Hey y'all, what's up? Today I'm going to be filming this video for you guys. So today I just decided to go ahead and copy Kim Kardashian does her own makeup routine video here on YouTube. It's just her little 5-minute tutorial with her using her KKW contour kits to go ahead and snatch up her face. And I figured, you know, because I peeped her website and I saw the price for her KKW kits and I was seeing that it was $48 and I was like, there's got to be a way I can do this for less than $48, right? So I hopped on over to my local Ulta and I picked up some of these contour sticks and I'm sitting down to film this look here for you guys. It's the exact same look she did in her video, but it's for literally a third the price. Yes, a third the price. So before we get into this video, I just want to tell you guys to go ahead and subscribe, click the bell button so you get a notification every time I upload a new video. Let's get into this video, let's get into this look. So I went on over to my local Ulta and I picked up these 5 sticks right here. So I got my 2 contouring shades, my matte highlighting shade, my shimmery highlight, and a blush shade. So I figured I would just sit here and try and recreate this tutorial with these products and see, can we achieve the same results at a lower price tag? So these 5 products right here altogether cost me $20. That was without a coupon. You know, Ulta always be having them deals, so if you see a good coupon, head on over to their Ulta and get you some of these contour shades. Let's see, we're gonna test it out and see, can we get the same result for less?
So I am gonna show you guys how I do my makeup. So by the way, guys, I have no foundation on, no concealer on, so it's not gonna look as like flawless.
That might work for her because she's copping that Kardashian paycheck and she can afford that Kardashian skincare regimen. We got some issues going on here, so we gotta fix that. She's doing this without a base, but I'm gonna go ahead and just do a light little base of foundation, and I am gonna touch on my eyebrows just a little bit. So I'm gonna prime my face with this Wet n Wild Dewy primer that I also picked up. Because this is a dewy highlighter, I'm just gonna apply it to parts of the face. So I'm gonna try and highlight. I'm not gonna apply it all over. Alright, now my face is primed. Oh my gosh, really glowing. I'm gonna go ahead and apply a very thin coat of the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, and this is in the shade Desert Beige. It's really interesting how this has a spatula application. I've never seen a foundation like this before. I don't know if you can tell, it is a little dark for my skin tone, but we are gonna sheer her out. And then just taking a wet beauty blender, I'm just gonna bounce that into the skin. And I'm just gonna smooth it over the eye as well, just have everything blend together seamlessly. Okay, definitely not completely flawless, but a good base to work with. I am just gonna touch up my eyebrows as well with this Wet n Wild retractable brow pencil, and this is in the shade medium brown. They do have a shade darker than this, but I couldn't find it at the store when I was there, so I settled. I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but I love how this has sort of a triangular tip. So they have a thin side, which is good for doing hair-like strokes, and then they have a thicker side, which is good for smudging. Okay, now that we have my base on, I'm finally ready to follow the tutorials. Let's go ahead and see what Kim has to say.
I first just put on moisturizer.
We already did that.
So I put on just like the matte side of the highlighter everywhere.
So first I'm gonna go ahead and take the correction shade to highlight my face. And I'm using the shade You're Natural. And I'm just gonna highlight the areas of the face that Kim has highlighted. So the under eyes, right in the smile lines, and right here in the middle of the forehead. Now I will say you have to use a very light hand with these sticks. They are kind of chubby. You need to use a really light hand, whereas I feel with the KKW beauty sticks, they're a lot less chunky, so it might be easier to apply with precision.
And then I'll take the medium color stick and I'll use the lighter color, just contour down my nose, and I always do the tip of my nose because it just shortens your nose.
Okay, so now she's going in for contour. She's using the lighter of the contour shades on her medium shade, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the lighter of the 2 contour shades that I used to go ahead and do my nose, but this is a little too chunky to use around my nose, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this Eco Tools foundation brush because I like how it has this nice kind of angled tip there. I feel like it's nice to get in the nose. I'm just gonna gather some product on the brush and go ahead and apply the contour straight on my nose with the brush this way.
Then I will take the darker side of the medium and just kind of go down my cheek. And I love to go along my hairline because I just really like to look super bronzed, and I love like a short forehead. I know it sounds weird, but like it'll totally shorten your forehead if you just like put it there. I mean, my theory with contour is I always go kind of in like a 3.
So then she takes the darker of her contour shades and she goes ahead and contours like a 3 on her face. So she starts in her forehead and she works it down, she does her cheeks, and then she does her chin. Now I have a beard, so I don't exactly need a 3. I feel like I could just cut it off at a 2, you feel me? We're gonna take the darker contour shade, which is Call Me Maple. And I don't know if I clarified earlier, but the lighter contour shade that I picked up is Oaks on You. But we're gonna take the dark one we have here now called Call Me Maple, and we're gonna go ahead and just do our little 2. Start from the middle of the forehead and just contour out. And then she puts a lot of of contour sort of right here in this little area. I don't know what you would call that. And then she carves it right out here in the cheek. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna find my cheekbone and carve mine out. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just do the same on the other side. Gotta be really careful. I feel like I'm always like applying way too much bronzer or whatever to one side of my face and not the other. So I'm trying to make sure that I even it out so one side's not looking a little more chiseled than the other, you feel me? So far, we ain't blending it though.
So I'll blend my forehead first, and I just kind of go in a circular motion with the brush.
Okay, so now she's blending her contour, so I'm gonna go ahead and take my e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush and blend mine out. And just take circular motions like she is and blend outwards. And you wanna make sure, especially with this, that you're blending into the hairline so that it's seamless, so that people can't tell that you're wearing makeup.
Since we're kind of on the dark colors already and I haven't really blended the light colors, I'll kind of go down my nose and try to blend that, and I just kind of like blend it into my eye. And then I kind of go with the sponge part, and I like to wet the sponge a little bit. And I always use my hand. So I just use the sponge side and I try to blend in all of the highlighter. Then I kind of go over, since there's like some leftover product, I just want to make sure it blends well.
So then she takes a wet sponge and blends in all her highlighter. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a clean side on my beauty blender, which I've already dampened. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend in the highlighting shades all over as well. And hopefully in some of these areas, it'll kind of mute out a little bit of the contour.
I don't want it to look too white. I take the extra leftover product on the brush, and I just kind of blend it in all over.
Okay, so I'm just gonna take my e.l.f. blending brush, because I was using that to do all of my contour, and just kind of stipple that just a little bit all over, just kind of bronze everything up just slightly.
Sticking with just one color, like the medium stick, I'll take the lighter color and I use it as like a lip liner. And if I see it's not dark enough, I'll like, so it kind of makes your lips look a little bit bigger.
Again, I'm gonna be taking the Equal Tools foundation brush, and I'm gonna be using the lighter contour shade, which is Oaks on You. I'm gonna go ahead and just get some on the brush and line my lips with that. Alright, so I don't know if you guys can see, but I did line my lips with it, and not gonna lie, they do kind of look a little bit bigger. And Kylie Lip Kit who?
And like overline it a touch. And just kind of blend and use the lighter one. It's just kind of a like bronzy browny color. And then I use the darker color as like under eye shadow. When I'm doing my makeup myself, I always use bronzer as shadow.
Okay, and then she takes the darker bronze shade, she uses it as shadow. So I'm gonna go ahead and take Call Me Maple and go ahead and use that as shadow. But again, this is a really chunky stick. I don't think it's really good for applying directly on the eye area just because it's so chunky. I'm gonna take this e.l.f. concealer brush. I'm gonna go ahead and use that to just gently apply that on the eye. And then I'm also gonna lay in the crease with this brush just for the precision it gives. But then I'll blend it out with my finger. And that just lightens up the eyes just a little bit.
And then I'll take the highlighter, go down my nose with the shimmery highlighter, go above the lip in the inner corner. And then I even take the shimmery one, or we can really do the matte one, and I do it on my inner waterline. And then depending on the mood I'm in, I'll either do shimmer or matte on the brow line.
So she's taking the shimmer highlight and she's highlighting the tip of her nose, the inner corners of her eye, and the brow bone. I don't want to take this product directly on the skin and place it like that because I feel like it's just too chunky and it's going to move the product too much. I'm going to take this eyeshadow brush I bought from this 3-piece set and I'm going to go ahead and just apply it to my face using that.
So then I put a little shimmer on my collarbone.
I ain't doing that.
Oh, I wanted to put a little bit of shimmer here on my cheeks. I think everyone should glow a little bit.
Oh my gosh, and she almost got highlight on the cheeks. So I'm gonna take a brush again. I'm just gonna take this Real Techniques Total Face Brush, gather some product on that, and just stipple it on the cheeks so I don't disrupt the product. Alright, So we've highlighted the whole face and we are now glowing. We're just snatched up right now. I don't know how this is come across on camera though. The lighting's kind of wonky right now. It looks good in real life, but on camera I don't know how it's coming across. You know, they say it's always sunny in Philadelphia, but let me tell you, that's a damn lie.
Adding a little translucent powder because it's a little too shiny.
Okay, and then she just kind of went over her face with translucent powder on all the spots that she applied her matte highlighter. So I'm gonna do the same. Apply a little bit of translucent powder right here in the forehead, the under eyes, and the smile lines. So I'm just taking my NYX Mineral Set It Don't Fret It setting powder in the shade Light Medium. And that is a completed look, y'all. I don't know if you can see, but we're looking really snatched right now. Everything is just nice and sculpted. My cheekbones are popping out. My nose looks nice and sculpted right here. Everything is just popping. Like I said, you can go ahead and go to KKW Beauty and buy the kit that she was using for $48 and get this look. Or you can go to Ulta and pick up these 4 sticks right here and get you these 2 brushes for less than $30 and get the exact same look. That is half the price. And look at that, we are snatched. These are the results with that look. So if you guys like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more videos in the future. Go ahead and click the bell button so you get notification every time I upload a new video. Go ahead and follow me over here on Instagram, and I'll be back shortly with a new video. Bye.